Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well and welcome to this live session once again. I would like to remind if you have any question, feel free to put in the comment box. I will try my best to give you the best advice or tips for all your questions. And I would like to say this week was really fantastic. We learned many things. We gone through many sales habits, many codes, and I really hope you are continuously implementing all these sales habits and practices in your day-to-day sales life, and you are going to you are getting tremendous results. So if you are facing any challenge to implement all these learnings, you can also contact to me. I will give you the suggestions. I will give you the ideas how you can implement all these small learnings in your day-to-day lives as well. So with this, let's proceed with the five top quotes. And all these five codes, I would like to remind that these are very powerful. And if you have implemented these, definitely you are going to see the magic in your day-to-day life. So start implementing, start taking the action, and definitely you will get the result. So number one quote from the Bob Dylan. Uh, this quote is little bit longer but very powerful. Definitely you are going to learn many things by this quote. So what is money? A man is a success if he get up in the morning and goes to bed night in between does what he wants to do. Very important, whatever he or she wants to do, and when he wake up in the morning and when he or she sleep in the bed in the night, between does he or she wants to do. So very important, continuously do your task. Second quote from Benjamin Franklin. I didn't fail the test. I didn't fail the test. I just found 100 ways to do it wrong. Doing is more important than the fail. So I didn't fail in the test. I just found 100 ways to do it wrong. Third quote from Bill Cosby. In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. Very important. In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear or failure. Fourth quote from Albert Einstein. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. So if you are trying new thing, definitely you are going to fail. That is the part of success. So continuously do the things. Last quote from Chinese proverb for today. The person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person who is doing it. Very important. You cannot interrupt the person who is doing it. If you are saying it cannot be done. So very important. Don't interrupt to the persons who are doing. These five code really going to add great learning in your day-to-day life, and definitely you are going to see the amazing result. Now let's move to the sales advice for the day. I would like to remind these five habits are very powerful. These five tips are very powerful, and if you are implemented these, definitely you are going to get the result. Number one, figure out what your customer needs are. Very much important. If you cannot figure out it directly, you start pitching your product, maybe your client is not going to connect with your product. So very much required before sending them the offer, before anything start selling to them, figure out what exactly customer needs. Figure out is really your product is going to give the value. Figure out is really your product is the one which is going to solve the prospect problem. If you found yes, this product is definitely is going to get going to give help to the prospect, then you can start pitching your product. You can start connections and start pitching the product. Definitely you are going to get the success. Second tip for the day is product knowledge. Very much required. Deep product knowledge is very much required, because if you don't have the knowledge, client is not going to spend time with you. So provide clear and sound customer device advice. Explain how your product will be a value, and accurately answer all kind of customers question. So definitely by doing these, you are going to show them you have the knowledge of all your product, and definitely they are going to connect with you emotionally, and they are going to ask you the right question. Third sales advice for the day is prospect with persistence. Very much required. You should be persistent. Once you have identified your customer needs and you have product knowledge, it's now time to use your prospecting skills to target your buyer. What is sales prospecting? The definition of sales prospecting is when inside sales reps make outbound telephone calls or send outbound emails to lead, with the primary goal of creating new opportunity. So, effective prospecting allows you to grow or nurture existing or cold call new clients. So this is called the prospecting. So continually prospect with the persistence. Fourth sales advice for the day is active listening. Active listening is very much required, which is very basic thing in the sales. If you cannot listen, how you can understand the pain of problem? So you need to listen. There is no second option is the listening. So avoid talking at your customers. What is active listening in the sales? The core principle of active listening equips salesperson to build trust and establish real customer rapport. Nonverbal clues include eye contact, nodding and leaning forward to show a genuine interest, and verbal affirmations includes like I see, I know, I understand. Applying active listening techniques in sales, which are a valuable listening skill, equips you to make a conscious effort to understand what your customers are really saying. Very simple thing, but very powerful thing. So continuously listen, ask the right of question, give the time your prospect to explain the things. There is no rush where you need to give your knowledge, your gyan, or we can say your product pitching whenever you are listening to your customer. Stop thinking how you need to answer the next question. Stop thinking your product is really going to solve the problem or not. Stop listening. Stop thinking ki client will sign the contract with you or not. But put focus on the active listening. Last sales advice for the day is objection handling. It's very much clear. Objection you cannot stop. Resistance from customers is a natural, and handling the objection is the one the toughest barriers to overcome when making a successful sales. So objections will come, and now it's your show time. You need to show them ki, yes, you have the product knowledge, you have the capability to provide the answer of all your questions. So when you do that, definitely client is going to get satisfied, and they will understand ki, yes, you are the right person. So with this, let's summarize again, let's memorize again so that we can keep that in our mind longer time. Number one, we discuss, figure out what customers' needs are. Before you start the process of prospecting or selling, just figure out what customers are needed. Second, we discuss product knowledge. Yes, you need to have 100% product knowledge. We cannot deviate on this, because if you don't have the product knowledge, you are the one who is going to suffer a lot. So before selling, just get the training of your product, go through the demo, go through the product video, and definitely you are going to get the knowledge. Third thing is prospect with persistence. Continuously prospect your continuously prospecting is the key, and there are many ways to prospecting, but prospect is the thing which you need to consistent persistent. Fourth, we discuss active listening. There's no substitute of listening. You need to uh, continuously listen to your prospect and ask the right kind of question. Last but not least, we discuss objection handling. Objection is the part of uh, prospect, and resistance from customer is natural. So stop thinking ki you are not going to get the objection, but find the way ki how you can handle in the proper way of the objection. So these are the five sales advices and five quotes for the day. I really hope you are getting some values of all these learnings and you are implementing this all these things in your day-to-day life. If you have any question, feel free to put in the comment box. I will try my best to give you the best advice as well. So with this, we will close the session of today as well as this week, and see you again tomorrow, not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we can say next week on Monday at 4 in the same place. And if you have any questions or comment, feel free to put in the comment box. I will try my best to answer all your queries as well. So till that time, bye bye.